and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the...
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with AI. Then it's Harden, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for Minnesota, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it. Now here's Powell. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Gobert pulls it in. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Harden. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Outside, George. Over Conley. And the rejection by Towns. Powell with the steal. Stolen by McDaniels. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Powell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. Leonard with the steal. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Conley with the 3, drains the three-pointer. Conley's got the first points up on the board here for Minnesota.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Leonard kicks to Powell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And Minnesota has possession, fresh from a win against Portland.
And they did a super job of getting those extra opportunities, offensive rebounds, 50-50 balls. Those possessions I felt like were key.
Now here's Towns. A 26-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And that one's good, George.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue. But that's going to change soon. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Outside, Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
All right, fans, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside, Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Edwards against George. Edwards dishes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. They need this. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota. Clippers leading by 3. The pass to Powell. Here's George. Over Edwards. And it's George missing. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Mike Conley.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard finds Powell. It's AI, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. And, Gobert able to get a hand on that one. Conley against Harden. They get it back. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning and going away.
First trip to the line for him here.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And George kicks to Harden, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Petrushev, the pass to Pop. Now, here is Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Clippers trail by 3. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook comes in for Norman Powell. Zubac kicks to George. Conley against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Double team on Westbrook. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, George knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 6.
And the patience from George. Not rushing up a low percentage shot, not settling for just any shot. Instead, keeping his cool and burying a quality look.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Out to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Anderson for 3. And they'll get another chance. Outside Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards with another miss. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
15 foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Westbrook. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his foot and body on that drive. Wow.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Conley's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Zubac. Tight defense on him. Driving inside. 5 on the clock, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota making some changes. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's McLaughlin. Puts up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Poked loose and stolen by Miller. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here they come, now heading to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Here they come, now headed to the floor. It's your
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Warren's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves.
The Clippers trail.
TJ Warren.
Leonard the pass to Highland. Now Zubac. He's covered by Warren. And the dunk by Zubac. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's McLaughlin. Zubac defending. Out to Edwards. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Edwards with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Miller the pass to Edwards. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Reed. Banked in off the glass. Reed's got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Unloads from 13. No good. It's Edwards on the wing. With 1 on the clock. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing.
Fans, your Timberwolves.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Harden out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Petrushev in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Leonard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Edwards passes to Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Powell. Leonard against Warren to the inside. Harden's shot is off. And it's Warren with the ball for Minnesota. McDaniels. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Harden finds Powell. Now here is George. Goes up to the stripe. Petrushev. The eye on the follow.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Inside, here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. Now here's Powell. McDaniels defending. From deep, George. He can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
To the left wing, McDaniels kicks to Conley. From the arc, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And the pass to Petrushev. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 7. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley kicks to Towns. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's George for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. George has got 9.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Conley finds Anderson. Here's Towns, and the layup falls. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, George. The 3. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Mann.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Anderson, good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong. You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
Towns, the pass to Conley, lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. The 3. Offensive rebound. And finished off by McDaniel.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And here's George for 3. Here's Petrushev. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. George finds Powell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Anderson. And Miller subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And then for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for AI. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Norman Powell, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden. Pass to McDaniels. Conley for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Minnesota. And here is McDaniel. He has 7. On the wing, Miller. Stolen by Westbrook. Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
Passes it to Miller. Pass to Reed. Back to Miller. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Conley finds Towns. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Island's checked in.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
George passes to Zubac. Here's Highland. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Minnesota foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Zubac against Towns. And the rejection by Zubac. Westbrook with a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Westbrook's got 8.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
McDaniels passes to Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. point.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Warren, the pass to Moore. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Towns dishes to Moore. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Westbrook. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubats has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
McLaughlin, the pass to Moore. The pass to McLaughlin. The three-pointer, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Highland. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Defended by George. From deep, Moore. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. And they take the lead. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McLaughlin, the pass to Moore. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. McLaughlin's got him. On the board with 3 there. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Paul George really feeling it right now. Another bucket to his credit.
A 3 from Warren, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been huge. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, gotta be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column
through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Paul George, he's checked in for Leonard.
Clippers substitution.
And Minnesota has possession. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Harden against Conley. Harden, no good. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Outside, George. Harden the pass to Zubats. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A nice shot by George.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Edwards finds Towns. Up and in on the layup. Towns has got 10.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Out to Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Offensive rebound. And Towns throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. He said he looked at the wrist, and fortunately it looks like there's no significant damage. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Harden outside. Pass to Petrushev. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Towns finds Edwards. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And the Clippers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Please give a big round
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Kyle Anderson in for McDaniel. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A shot by Harden, wide open, good on the triple.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
And Anderson kicks to Edwards. Passes it to Conley. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Leonard. Outside, Towns. Left side, Edwards. Back to Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Mann's checked in for Paul George. Edwards with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Leonard against Towns. The kick out to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Leonard with the bucket.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Reed. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee is checked in for AI. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Mann. Lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Show your spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free T-shirt. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Island's checked in. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Edwards for the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 22 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Powell driving the lane. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Powell finds Westbrook. Here's Highland. Over by Conley. This one for three. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 6.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Edwards. Now Towns. Back to Miller. Out to the right wing. Conley inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Clippers trail. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Plumlee. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And the Clippers making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Powell. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Conley up top. He's covered by Westbrook. For 3, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Harden the pass to Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. T.J. Warren comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards. Here's Warren. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
It's good. Edwards got 29 in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Back to Westbrook. There's the lob to Harden. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Warren dishes to McDaniels. Warren the pass to Conley. Edwards with it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Warren dishes to Edwards. To the right side. McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Westbrook passes to Petrushev. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 14 points for AI.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Petrushev in at the center position. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Harden so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, there was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
McDaniels finds Edwards. And they recover it.
With that offensive rebound right there, they're likely to have the last possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Edwards. Harden against Conley. Harden kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to AI. Reed with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George. The free throw drops from McDaniels.
At the line for your Timberwolves, McDaniels.
So he gets them both. Now Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Harden outside. The 3 from George. The shot misses. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards looking it over. Conley kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Out to the right wing. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Clippers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. Oh,
man.
Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Edwards passes to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Norman Powell's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Harden with it. Now guarded by Towns. Powell kicks to AI. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley the pass to Towns. He dishes it to Edwards. Shoots over Leonard. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got 20 points.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Harden the pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
He had a nice open look right there. 16 points for AI.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Harden. Alexander Walker passes to McLaughlin. And here's Moore outside. Here's Reed, and he dunks it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now?
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating. And helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. Buries it from three-point range.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Back to Harden. Fires the three. It's good from long range. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. From downtown, Petrushev with the rebound. Petrushev's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
From deep, Moore. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Passes to Alexander Walker. There's the triple. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Edwards. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Warren kicks to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Harden dishes to Powell. Teardrop shot. Towns with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Back to Edwards. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 4. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's Warren for 3. Petrushev with the rebound. Petrushev's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Powell, the pass to Leonard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
The 3 from George. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's George. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Warren. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Clippers leading by 14. Harden the pass to Powell. Leonard with the ball. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they really took control of the first 2 games in this series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just 1 left here to go against the Timberwolves.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And so it's Minnesota with it. McLaughlin, the pass to Moore. Here's McLaughlin. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball.
Boy, you got to love that action.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Here's Towns. Basket counts.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here.
Jordan McLaughlin.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good.
Man at the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
Those free throws are the nail
Timeout
in the coffin, guys.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Want to take home a free
They're
t-shirt
down
fans?
by 12.
We're looking for the
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Reid gets the bucket.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Happy to have you with us for NBA. Hey, Allie.
Anthony Edwards is on the rise. Karl Anthony Towns said, quote, he already has the talent. We all knew that when we drafted him, but he just wants it. And he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. Asked of his ceiling, Edwards says, quote, I don't think I have one. I can be as good as anyone. Brian?
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Rockets, Green is the 2 with Tate at the 3. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
So the Rockets win the tip. Outside, Green.
I got him. Watch the screen.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He was the second pick in the 2021 draft. Jalen Green got off to a slow start as a rookie, but showed growth throughout the course of the season.
And both free throws good for Green. And with his elite athleticism and explosiveness, the ceiling is high for Jalen Green, Richard.
Oh, yeah, high is a bit of an understatement. It might take a couple of years for him to find his footing, but Green has all of the physical tools and skills to be a 3-level scorer and an all-star in this league, a multiple-time all-star.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Van Vliet finds Tate. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Conley, guarded by Van Vliet. Mike Conley, that one's good.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside, Green. We played just over a minute here in the first. Van Vliet misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Edwards, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Green against Edwards. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. On target from range.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Here's McDaniels, and he dunks it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Tate. Poke loose. McDaniels against Tate. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Tate. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Here's Towns. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possessions so he could take it right back up.
Here's Van Vliet. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Edwards for 3. They grab their own miss. McDaniels. Gobert, he's open. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
McDaniels against Tate. Pass to Green. Lets it fly. And it's Houston scoring again.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Nice move. Edwards can't hit.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And finished off by Tate.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. T.J. Warren comes in for McDaniels. Pass to Warren. To the wing on the left. Towns with the ball. The three is up. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
Rebounding oftentimes comes down to effort. How about Warren refusing to be outworked?
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
And he goes in for the dunk.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Tate. Outside Green. Pass to Smith. And here's Tate outside. Sinks it from distance. Got 9 points.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Conley against Van Vliet. Here's the three. The shot by Conley, no good. The Rockets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Smith finds Van Vliet. It's Tate on the wing. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. He's got 12.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Towns. What a terrific move that is.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Timeout call. Houston, they defeated Utah in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Once again, takes down your Hot City, Texas.
Outside Porter. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves trail. Conley finds Towns. The three. Brooks with the rebound. Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Brooks.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
And he makes it on the layup. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Anderson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Pass to McLaughlin. Fires from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And they're running. Here's Thompson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From deep. No good there. And Minnesota will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Anderson.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list. And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Houston in the lead. Miller pulls it in. Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time in practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Bullock, he's checked in for Smith. That's off as well, so he misses both. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Brooks. From downtown, Anderson pulls it down. Now here's Reed, guarded closely. He shoots again. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And the free throw, no good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 4-point game.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And that one's good.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Brooks outside. Pass to ABC. Brooks against Anderson. And that one's good for Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Edwards for 3. Here's Miller. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Rockets on top, up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return.
The Timberwolves 27.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Conley in at the 1. Edwards against Green. Van Vliet outside. Over Reid. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to ABC. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going for the lob. Here's Gobert. Reid passes to Gobert. Edwards for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Reid with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Reid's got 15 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Van Vliet, the pass to Tatum. Oh, and Reid with a block. It's Edwards on the wing. Green covering. Inside. Reid. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota. Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Misses off the left iron. And here's Minnesota now. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Outside Conley. There's the triple. Here's Gobert. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Down low. Here's Şengün. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Conley against Van Vliet. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Warren. Edwards with it. Green covering. Edwards can't hit.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Conley finds Edwards. Towns for three. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets trail to the paint. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Pass to Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Graham?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Edwards with it. Tate picks him up defensively. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's stolen by Warren. And they're pushing it up. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Warren. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Conley. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Right side Warren. Back to Edwards. Rebounded by Green.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns passes to Gobert. Baseline jumper. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Van Vliet. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Houston making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Thompson in for Green. Here's Van Vliet. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And Minnesota calls time here.
So, make let's give a war.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards for 3. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Thompson against Edwards. Here's Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the triple.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Smith. Brooks outside.
Minnesota foul.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Here's Van Vliet. Got it. Good job in the low post. Van Vliet's got 13.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Alexander Walker. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. In for your Rockets.
1:53 left in the first half. Porter gets the bucket.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Miller. Here's Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires the three. Edwards can't hit.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. And they want to try a different approach moving forward.
And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Porter with the steal.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
He misses the free throw.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Pass to McDaniels. Left side Anderson. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Finished off the break. Brooks has got 8 points.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Anderson for three. No luck on that one. And Houston will come the other way. And it's Brooks missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. An understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Brooks with a step back. Rebound, Minnesota. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Miller. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Green is the 2 with Tate at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Green for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Conley passes to Towns. Reed for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. Reed's gotten red hot from three-point land. He's 5 of 6 thus far. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside for Green. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Over McDaniels. Smith no good. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Conley passes to Towns. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I just love the ball movement.
Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Outside, Green. Tate against McDaniels. They need this. The Rockets with another miss.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Conley finds Towns. Now Reed, covered by Smith. They get it back. Here's the second effort. Towns.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. So impressive.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
And no argument here. Here's Green. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Outside Tate. McDaniels with some nice D.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's good. 2 points. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Reed. Hits both from the stripe. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Edwards, the pass to Warren. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for the nice dunk.
Outside, Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Green against Edwards. Pass to Van Vliet. The three ball. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Defended by Şengün. Left side, Edwards. McDaniels with it. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. McDaniels got 7 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Green. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
Back to Towns. Van Vliet against Conley. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And Houston will come the other way. Pass to Green. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. For the finish. And it's hammered home by Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
On the wing, Porter takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Porter. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Shot is good by Edwards. Porter with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. The 3. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
The offensive rebound. And he makes it. Edwards has got 18.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Edwards can't get that one to fall.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond. He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Conley against Thompson. Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 11 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Over to the wing. Şengün in the post, covered by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Inside, here's Porter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Miller. From the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Timeout called. Houston.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
And the Rockets making a change here. Bullock's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota on D. Brooks Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Şengün finds Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Anderson pulls it down. Brooks has gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Rockets making a change here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota. Here's Porter. He has 7. Brooks outside. Pass to Bullock. Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Porter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Back to Edwards. Anderson for 3. Sinks the tray. Anderson's got 5 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to ABC. Now Brooks. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MLB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Who poked away?
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
With more. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's McLaughlin. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The T-Wolves on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Houston is shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, also Jordan McLaughlin out there, Naz Reid out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Miller in at the 4 spot. Pass to McLaughlin, lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston, and here's the fast break. Here's Bullock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Here's Minnesota. To the inside. Here's Miller. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time. A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Alexander Walker.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's ABC. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside, Green. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Warren. Here's McLaughlin. Green covering. Warren, the pass to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Brooks, he's checked in for Green.
In for your Rockets, Dylan.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. That one goes in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
Fires in the triple.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Brooks left side. Off target from the baseline. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Pass to Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. Warren for 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. 3-pointer, Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to ABC. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have huge platforms that will allow them to make a difference.
Back to Warren. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Green's checked in for the Rockets. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Thompson goes in. And the... dunk by Thompson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Thompson. Pass to Alexander Walker, up and over Brooks. And too long on the shot.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Already, they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Edwards for three. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Bullock. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Brooks. Knocks it down from distance. Brooks has got 8 here in this quarter.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Conley against Thompson. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
Ooh, that's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Here's Marjanovic. That one no good. And some solid defense from Towns. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Outside Conley. Now here's Towns. Brooks defending. Back to Conley. Now Towns. For 3. The shot by Conley. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tries yet again. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
On the wing, Green. From deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Towns passes to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Thompson in the post. He's against Gobert. Thompson's shot is off. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my...
Man, I agree 100%.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
No good on that one. So for the Rockets, Marjanovic checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And it's Brooks in for Fred VanVleet. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The bank shot, no good. A minute 37 left in the game. McDaniels passes to Edwards for 3. Conley, that's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For your Rockets.
1:25 left in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And he can't get the first one.
For Houston, Jeff Green.
He hits the second from the line.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Rockets.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Now the Timberwolves with it. McDaniels passes to Towns. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 41.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's McDaniels. He takes it in. An easy 2 on the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.